I guess I'm here. I changed my broadcasting software to see if it's going to work properly. Hey, what's up, Austin Challenges? Debbie, how are you? We'll see. I'm just going to be here for... Bye, Katie. David. I figured everybody would be over at Silver Streaker. Did I say that right, Silver Streaker? A streaking silver man. I got a whole bunch of quarters today, and they're useless. Hi, Peter. You tried to call me. Hi, Laura. Did you send me email, Vic? I just got back in the house. Well, a little bit ago. I've been fooling around with OBS because there was some lagging going on. These quarters, you know what? I'll never get quarters again. I'm not going to search through quarters anymore. There are a lot of years that have double dies, but I'm not finding those quarters. Okay, that's cool, Victor. Hey, do you have my phone number? I'm gonna email my phone number to you, and then you can call me anytime, or I'll call you. Send me your email, or send me your phone number, and I'll give you a call later on. Just tell me what time's convenient for you. Trying to find these double dies in the quarters, but all I'm doing is losing my eyesight. Pennies. Yeah, I don't know. I like nickels. I like nickels the best, I think. Yeah. The live stream tomorrow, absolutely. What time do you want to do it, Victor? Just tell me 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, whatever. You're welcome, Peter. I'm glad it came. It seems like, I don't know what's going on with the mail down here. I use a very small post office, and most people aren't really sure of what's going on. But these, I should tell Angel to get on her phone as a moderator, because Victor had to leave. Hey, did I find a double die in the sword? Probably not. Probably not. I'll set it over there just the same. What am I doing? At least go back in the box. Yeah, it's kind of boring to go through these quarters. You know, you go through 4,000 quarters and there's nothing here. I do have a box of pennies too. I got them. I was gonna go. I probably will go through a lot of them, and then I'll pull out 10 rolls for tomorrow night's battle. Hi, Gerald. Why are you tired, Katie? You shouldn't be tired. Well, you probably went to school and all that, and all kinds of stuff going on. But yeah, I'm going to pull out 10 rolls out of this box of pennies, and then maybe I'll just go through the rest of them. I don't know. Victor and I are going to have a battle tomorrow night. He's going to lose badly, too. I get a lot of copper. I don't get that many wheats. I've been averaging 14 wheats a box, but the box I did yesterday, I got 20 wheats in that one. So that wasn't too bad. And I got a 1916 too, which was nice. But I want to get some and I got some slabbed coins coming probably, I would imagine they'll be here first of the week. The guy sells so many slab coins. They're all proof 69. Yeah, I thought about buying some Wheats, Austin, but you know, let me tell you now. Here's something I wanted to mention. Actually, I'm going to do a video on this because this is really driving me nuts. I go around to different places, or I'm searching for a particular coin or something, and I see advertisements. I click on the link. It's for maybe the site Etsy. Sometimes it's for eBay. But I saw today. I don't know what I was searching for. I was searching for something in particular in quarters, and I was trying to find the best site that will give me a list of all the errors on quarters. And I saw this ad for a 1983 rare date quarter, a 1983. And I followed the link to see who's trying to scam somebody here. And I went, it was an ad on Etsy, and they were asking $9.95 for a 1983 quarter. If I could get $9.95 for every 1983 quarter, I'd be very happy. I've already thrown about 12 of them back in the box tonight. There's another one. If you think I'm kidding you, look at it. There's another one right there. You want to give me, who wants to give me $9.95 for this quarter? Boy. Whoops, you don't have the date there, sorry. Look at that. That's a rare date quarter. Did you know that? I'm going to start selling them on Etsy. Maybe I'll make some money. There's so many people out there that are, well, some take advantage and some just don't know. They aren't educated in coins. You guys certainly are. You know, I jump around the different channels. You guys, you know what's going on. But there's so many that will try and take advantage of other people. I've seen it on eBay a couple of times too. There was, oh my God, I saw a couple of uncirculated pennies and they were saying they were rare. I saw a 1940D uncirculated penny and they were asking $400 for it. You were born in 83? Well, that's cool. Am I missing anything? I'm getting to where I won't pay more than $350 for. Hey Debbie, that's a good buy. $9 for the Hawaiian locator. That's all right. It's not a great buy. There's a gentleman on eBay. His name is, oh my God, Collectors, I think. He sells nothing but proof. That's all he sells. And he sells anywhere from 200 to 400 coins a week. And I started dealing with this guy, and now he'll write to me and ask me if there's anything in particular I'm looking for. He sells them. He also auctions them. And sometimes if you're watching, he has so many on there, so many different coins on there that whether people are not getting to them, or I know they're seeing them because anybody who's a collector is going to find these coins. But I picked up 4 last night. Now, these are NGC graded and PCGS graded. And if you go by their grading and what they're worth, of course, you know, a dealer's not going to pay you that kind of money. Most coin collectors also, who have been doing it for a long time, they're not going to pay Red Book prices. But NGC's prices, PCGS prices are quite close together. And all of the coins that I bought last night were $22 and more by PCGS prices. And I got all of them for under $6 a piece. So I'm not going to complain. They're beautiful. They're proof 69. I did bid on a proof 70, and I didn't get to it because, hi, Mark Connor. I didn't get to it because he has so many coins that I bid on, and they're all ending at the same time, so I can't get to them. So I pick and choose the ones I want to make sure that I have high bid on. But the thing is about the quarters, when you're going through quarters, you're looking for double dies mainly. You're not going to find any silver. I never, ever, ever. Katie, is your tablet still going really slow and lagging? Make sure you don't have any bugs on it. Make sure there's no, you didn't pick up a bad bug somewhere, any kind of virus or a malware. Run a good virus program on there. How's the stream tonight, guys? Is it running good? Any problems on your end? One thing for sure, Deb, that I will suggest to you, here, you can magnify my towel. One thing I'll suggest is always go for quality too. When you're, if you're just starting to collect, go for quality, not quantity. When I first started collecting in '66, I was taking everything out of circulation. I mean, anything that looked good to me. And then if I went to a coin show, I'd be looking for things that have, hi, David. I'd be looking for things that, coin lots that might have 20 coins, and I'll spend $5 on that rather than spend $10 on an MS State coin. Other than that, no lagging, just internal glitching. I've got a Kindle Fire that did that for a long time, and I reset it, Katie. I reset it back to factory settings, and then it ran smooth as can be. Yeah, I mean, you lose a lot of stuff when you do that. If you don't back it up, you'll lose a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to find the In God We Rust, Mark. Which one is that? In God We Rust. Which quarter is that? I actually had to write down the different errors for quarters because there are so many. And I'm going for the more notable errors because there's so many different varieties of errors too. Like on the 2015, which one is it? The Nebraska. There's several errors, but I didn't realize it. I thought I was looking at all die chips on these nickels that I'm finding, and they're not die chips; they're double dies. I took a good look at a few of them now. You're not going to hard reset it, Katie? I don't blame you. Excuse me. But some of these nickels I found, now I got to pull that out. I can't do it now. My eyes won't let me. I've looked at too many quarters today. But what was I saying? What was I saying, Angel? No. Yeah, I'm going to pull these out. Instead of look at them while I'm sitting here with you guys, I'll pull them out and look at them at a later time. Katie, who just posted? Katie, you're shaking and threatening. That's a good idea, Deb. Everything I have is Samsung except my Kindle Fire. Even some of the internals of my computer are Samsung. They just have. Hey, you guys, when you get a chance to look at the 2017 District of Columbia quarter, I'll put it up here. You know what it reminds me of? I'm sure some of you guys will know what I'm talking about. It reminds me of Bob Ross painting a picture on PBS. Does that not look like it might be Bob Ross? Of course, his painting, his canvas is on a table rather than being on an easel. But every time I look at that, I think of Bob Ross. It makes me want to go to YouTube and watch a Bob Ross painting. Am I missing Katie? You shake. Katie, who just posted, that was an experience. Yes. Yeah, it does. It does, Peter. It reminds me of Bob Ross. He was a quiet little guy, wasn't he? Him and his red hair. And let's see what quarters lives in my world over here. But I used to love watching Bill Alexander. He was funny as heck. Yeah, or Beaker. I'm really not fond of these quarters. I mean, they're okay, but I don't think I'll be doing too many. There he is again. I get lots of Bob Rosses if you guys. I'll save them out and I'll send them all to everybody. Bob Ross. What are these two? Oh, I gotta check them. Yeah, he was a good guy, David. I liked him. Good to go. Tomorrow night, flea market. What time we going? What time we doing this thing? What time you want to do it, Vic? I wish there was a way to stop this delay. Victor, did you happen to see what you got? Any of you guys see what I did last night? Victor and Ravenhawk were doing a coin battle. Victor hooked with Ravenhawk, and they did it. Their streams. Well, I'm not sure how they did it because I couldn't find Ravenhawk live. Whether they did it through Skype or whatever, but I started. I decided to be a smart butt, and I live streamed my channel, and I picked up Victor's. I pulled his channel in through OBS, and while they were on battling pennies, I decided to referee, but I didn't take into account for the darn lag. I was really giving Victor a lot of trouble. He looked like a dog digging for a bone the way he was pawing at them pennies on the table. He better dig real hard tomorrow night because he's gonna lose. I'm gonna have so much copper, and I'm gonna just pull out 10 rolls out of this box over here, and we'll just do it there. I know there's a lot of people out there lagging. Oh boy, streaming tonight, so I'm just going to be on here for a little bit. I just came on to Jabberjaw to tell you that this will be the last Wednesday I'll be on. I won't be on Wednesday nights anymore. I will be on Mondays and Thursdays, and maybe I'll try and pick a time on Saturday or Sunday, depending on who's doing what. I know JB Coins goes on it. It's going on 12 or 1. But I'd like to do 3 shows a week at least. You know, HalfDolla's out there every night. And I'd like to be able to at least get 3 days a week. I'd be out here 7 days a week, but I guess it's really not feasible. And then every once in a while, somebody just decides to jump in and do a live feed. If we could all organize and get it regulated so everybody knows who's doing what when, it would be nice. But I like going through pennies a heck of a lot more than I like going through quarters. Pennies, nickels, or halves. The bank didn't have any halves. I wanted to get 500 in halves today. They didn't have any. So I got some quarters. I had to walk all the way around the block at the bank carrying a box of quarters, and I carried a box of pennies. And I thought, I'm not going back in to get them. I'll just carry them together. I walked halfway across town. I had a bunch of workers working on the facades of the buildings out on the main drag there next to the bank. I'm going to be a whiny little woman if I ever break my thumbnails. I won't be able to open rolls of coin anymore. What the heck is going on here? Oh, somebody put a piece of tape over it. I guess they wanted to keep it clean. Absolutely nothing to be found. I do have some coins pulled out to check for double dies, but I'll do that later on tonight. I don't like this coin. Anybody else have an opinion on the effigy mounts from Iowa? Does anybody have an opinion on these? I mean, it's kind of a cool coin. I just don't like the design of it. Why is that glaring so much? Oh, they look like effigy mounts. They look like birds. They look like some kind of dinosaur flying by. The last box of halves I got, I found 9 proofs. I haven't found one silver in here. I haven't found any. Well, I haven't really looked, but I haven't seen, looking quickly, any errors, any varieties as of yet. There's a 76. Check that for a double die. Found a lot of 65s and those rare 83s. Gotta keep them rare 83s, boy, I'll tell you. What am I missing? No, I never use Samsung. I would never own an Apple anything. I don't like Apple. I don't like how they pretty much dictate what you're going to do when it comes to music, especially. I have to buy tunes to listen to them? No, that's not going to happen. I want to be able to just, if I have a bunch of song lists on my computer, I want to use those and put them on my phone without having to get Apple's permission. Another 76. Throw it out there and look at it later. Yeah, okay, thank you, Ken. I'm going through quarters tonight, Ken. What a waste of time this is. I'm just throwing aside any potential double dies, known double dies, and I'm sure not going to look at every quarter for anything else, although it might be worthwhile to look at all of them individually, but my God, man, that's just too much work. I've looked at so many coins in my life, I'm tired of looking at them. I wish we'd get away from coins and just go with paper currency. And tomorrow it's $1,000 in $1 bills. I'm going to go through $1,000 and see if I can't find some more interesting cereal. There is no such thing as silver in Western New York in quarters. Silver has totally been banished from circulation in quarters. There just isn't any. Possible double die. Look at it later.
That's greedy. They probably took it all. State of them all.
Yeah, all the silver's up in upstate New York with Cuomo and all them losers up that way. I don't like Andrew Cuomo. I have no use for him. Did you hear that, Governor? I don't like you. But he knows that pretty well anyhow. Should have got Carl in there as governor. Another potential double die. There's too many other streams on Wednesday, 9 dimes. There's a lot of people out there. Silver Streaker's out there. Silver Seeker, I'm sorry. He's out there now. Dustin, I think, comes on. I think, does he come on at 7:30? I don't remember now. But there was, for a while, there was 3 people out here on Wednesday. And that was in the very beginning when Ken first started his database. And he hadn't gotten everybody's times in yet. But when I first looked, I thought, well, heck, Wednesdays look pretty good. But there are other streams going on Wednesdays, and it doesn't really make sense for everybody to be out here at the same time. I like Ken's idea. He sometimes goes on late at night. When I'm over here going through coins or sorting coins or yelling at myself for having too many coins, I'll go and listen to Ken. I don't always participate, but I'm sitting there listening. 8 o'clock, okay. See, maybe I could go on for an hour because Silver Seeker goes on at 6:30. And when I see 2 or 3 people streaming, I just turn on all of them. I shrink down the page and I watch 2 or 3 at the same time. It gets, and I can turn the volume to a little bit lower on one or the other streams, or all of them for that matter, and just watch the chat real quick. But you can watch more than one stream at a time. You guys get your entries in for that silver package, not silver, that proof package. There's 4 proof sets, a slabbed proof 69 coin. I still haven't decided what it'll probably be. Look what I just did. I don't do that. Pre-1930, and I may throw some other stuff in. I usually am known to do that. You know, somebody buys 3 rolls or something, and they don't get nothing on other channels where you're going to get something here. You're not going away empty-handed. That ain't right. And I'm tired of seeing these 65s. Can't you go back one more year and give me a 3? Here you go. Go again with Bob Ross painting another photo, or another painting. That's a nice 74, but I don't want it. Probably an AU. When I lived in New York, Mario was Gus. Mario was Gov. Mario was Gus. I want Carl Palladino in there. He's like I am. He doesn't take any crap from anybody. He speaks his mind, and that's the problem. You know, like Trump, he speaks his mind. People don't like that. People don't. You got to be political correct and stand up there and no. I won't do that. I'm pretty. I wouldn't say really involved, but I am with the politics of my hometown. I don't live in my hometown anymore. I'm just outside my hometown, but I still tell them what it's like there and what's going on and what should be going on. And you can't sit around and be cutesy all the time. You got to get the work done. Get it done, whatever you got to do. For the community, for the people. Not for the government. But I don't want to talk about politics, and then I just get mad. I'm not even finding coins that have potential of having a double die. No, Mark, I've only found, I got 250 in quarters, less than a month ago, and I found one silver, and I went back and got another 120, and I found a proof. That was it. What am I doing? These are the coins I'm keeping out. Why am I looking at them again? And if they're making any sense to help the people, Deb, too. I mean, if they're just spouting off because they want to be a loudmouth or something, but look at that, guys. Look at this. Look at this roll of quarters. You know, it's a lot of guys do just search for the quarters, and that's not where. If you're in this at all for any kind of profit, the silver is not going to make you a profit. It will on a few coins, but you want the varieties and the errors, and the bubble gum that somebody left out a quarter here. You can find errors on any coin, really. I mean, if you look, you may find something that's not known. As I said, in all the 2015, 16, and 17 nickels, I thought I was finding all die chips, and until I really took a good look on the windows and such, and I'm finding double dies. And I'm throwing nickels on the bed. I'm throwing them on the floor. That's the first Rhode Island quarter in this box right there. Very first Rhode Island quarter. And the funny thing is, I'm not finding any New York quarters, and I'm in New York. I'm finding more Arizona and Colorado, New Hampshire, and Texas is mainly what I seem to be finding. That's true, Ken, but you know it's good when you have somebody on here. I have as I that was a keeper coin, Debbie. I chew the bubble gum later. Keeps me from having to go buy any. No, that's true, Ken. I'm not a rebel. I'm not going to just say I don't care who's live streaming. I'm going to do it now, but I'd rather have enough people to make it worthwhile for them and for myself. I see all this gimme donation crap all the time, and this donation that I have for the proof package is anything I make goes. I have 3 PayPals. The PayPal for PaulieNickels giveaway is for PaulieNickels giveaway. It doesn't go for electronics. It doesn't go for coins for myself. It goes back in to this channel, and I purchase things with that money to put up here. I've given the last 3 streams I had, I gave stuff away. I didn't ask for nothing. What did I just send out? I sent out Star Notes, Weird Notes, War Nickels, another $50, another $50. I don't know, about $33 in gray sheet. Gray sheet, $33 approximately in gray sheet. No biggie. But I know one thing: these quarters are not showing me anything at all. So they're going back to the bank. I was gonna take these back tonight. Hey, Cleveland. Or tonight, tomorrow, and get more quarters, but I'm not going to do that now. Hopefully the halves came in, and I'll pull them out and go through them in the afternoon or in the morning or whenever and take them back and get more. That's what I do. I'll go through the coins if I can get through them in time, take them back to the bank, throw them up on the counter. I don't wait for a receipt or nothing. My bank knows what I'm doing. I just leave my bags there with loose coin, and they put them in. They roll them for me, and then send me an online receipt. Michigan Great Lakes State, you know, that's kind of a boring quarter. It's just an outline of the lake and some land. Found it. Wait, we do a late night stream. He's thinking he's streaming on Mondays and Thursdays now. Yeah, and I hope I have one of a kind proof set. Ken is looking. Oh, okay. What do you got, Mark? What is it? One of a kind proof set? Well, I did find something. I had my settings. I had my settings wrong in OBS. Oh, I'm not looking at that twice. It looked like it had an extra leaf on that Wisconsin quarter. I'm not going to look at it again. I got all giddy when I saw it. It looked like there was a leaf there that shouldn't be. Probably not, but it's possible. Oh, look, I thought that was going to be a silver. It's all black and tarnished. It's another rare 83. Hey, Ken, go over to Etsy. You'll be able to find, or you'll be able to buy a 1983 rare date for $9.95. You know, you were talking about that last night in regards to track records. Boy, I'll tell you, some of the people on Etsy, I think they ought to police that site and get rid of them scam artists over there. People trying to sell a regular everyday overly minted circulated quarter for $9.99. It isn't even worth a quarter, for crying out loud, the shape it was in. Yeah, it should have had a road runner on it. That's what it should have been on a New Mexico quarter. Absolutely. You know, one time when I lived in Arizona, I had one of them little buggers running in the desert alongside of us. It was almost like he was racing us. I was waiting to see if maybe Wile E. Coyote would come around. 2011 quarter proof set, 4 quarters are frosted like they should be. The 5th is in a brush. Oh, a brush finish? I don't know. Anything can happen, Mark, with these coins, new or old. I found 3 Woodies in the last box of pennies, and the oldest one, or the newest one, I think was an 82. I think it was. Well, I got them right here. Ah, Ken, don't buy a C920 with a tripod, because when you buy the tripod, you're going to keep knocking it over. It's top heavy. What the heck is that? I got that one, that one. All right. Somewhere that's supposed to be telling me it's a Woody. Huh, it is. Now they're all over the place out there, Deb. Where am I here? Over here I am, over here. I got this Woody last night. This 1982. And I didn't like it, so I ordered a new style, and I got that one. I wanted the diagonal stripes. Whoops. Where am I going with that? I got the diagonal stripe Woody. Huh. And then, I don't know why, I have this, there it is. And then we're going the other way with this one. Kind of interesting. Hey, I got a proof coin that I don't know where it is right now. I looked at it earlier yesterday. That son of a gun, I don't know what I did with it. That thing is so rainbowed. Oh, it looks beautiful. It's just rainbowed like crazy. It's a possibility, Mark. It really is. It's the metal. Wow. That's almost, well, this 82 looks like it's almost uncirculated. But it's got a scratch right down the middle of Franklin or Washington's big nose, so I don't want it. Do I have a spinning horse? Nope. $1,000 in quarters is pretty doggone heavy. Oh, Alabama, isn't that Helen Keller? Yeah, Helen Keller. Yeah, I got a three-legged tripod here, and I have the C920 aiming down here. That's what I show the coins with. And I have the leg directly in front of it, so it'll hold the weight up. But if I bump it ever so slightly, it still knocks over. I'm surprised the camera's still working, but I do want to get a couple of GoPros, or I want to get one. I'll get it like at Walmart and I'll try it. If it doesn't work, then I'll take it back. But yeah, Ken, they got the C920 right now, even at Best Buy for $49.99, and someplace else too. I can't remember where. Walmart was a little bit higher, and they never have. I have a backwoods Walmart here too, just like you do. And they've got the 615, and even the one before that, which is basically obsolete. But that's all they carry is the smaller ones. Well, where's Shirley tonight, and where's Aunt Beth? I keep throwing quarters in the wrong box. Who asked for my email? Did I miss something? I weigh, even though, Debbie, even though I can tell a zinc from a copper, I'm still not going to take a chance, because the guy that just found one here last week, he found an 83 copper, and I don't want to take a chance on it. although I'm pretty sure I know the difference between copper and zinc. They look so much different. Yeah, I always do. I review everything, Deb. I always have. When I bought this computer I have up on top of the desk here, you know, I was going to go to Staples. I was going to check out everything else, all the other stores around, but I went to My Custom PC online, and they offered me a computer that was 16 gigs of memory, and I've been on computers since 1984. They offered me 16 gigs of memory and a faster CPU and a much quicker graphics card for $300 less than anything I could have got at Staples that was comparable. So I grabbed that, and I haven't had a problem with it. But you got to do reviews, and I did reviews on everything. I always review anything electronic. That looks nice. I hope that's a proof coin. No, it's just another 2,000. Oh, I want to keep it though. Checking for a double die and see if there's an extra nose on the Mount Rushmore. Did you tell your method? Yeah. 2.5 grams for the zinc, 3.1 for copper. It's really funny because the other last week sometime or other, I threw a bunch of 83s. I get it. Oh man, is that silver? No, I get a bunch of them. Every box I probably find 30 or more than 30. I'll throw them in a pile and weigh them at the end. And I'm just weighing along, and suddenly I threw one up there and it said 3.1, and I said, wait a minute. And I picked it up, and it was a 1982 because I wasn't paying attention. I did that with a wide AM too. I mean a close AM. I thought I had a 92, and it was a 91. Make sure you watch for them, Deb. Those wide AMs on the 88, 80, or 98, 99, and 2000. $70,000 pennies, and they just don't pop out like they do somewhere. I can't remember who told me they were finding one every, I don't know, every few boxes. Geez, I really have gone through. Well, I'm pushing. I'm pushing 740,000 pennies since April right now. I'll have to look at my stats again, exactly how many boxes I bought. Yeah, you gotta have a lot of RAM. I want more RAM in this. I want to boost this up to 32, and I even want to get a better graphics card, but I don't know what for. I might, because of the few times I have, lagged a little bit or something. I don't like that. I don't like it to be a half-ass show out there. Shouldn't have interruptions, but whoa, don't do that. Come back here. You know what? I haven't been throwing these aside, the Homestead. I forgot to throw these aside because there is a potential double die on the pump handle in the window. But I keep forgetting to pull them out. I'm not going to go through all these quarters again. Yeah, just send it to PaulieNickels giveaway right up there. It's on the screen, Mark. PaulieNickels giveaway at gmail.com. I'll get the picture. Maybe if I go slow, a silver will pop out. No, that didn't work. Oh shit, there's another one I gotta look out for. Which one? There's another one that I wanted to be sure of. The 2016 Kentucky. The 2016 Kentucky. And there it is right here, 2016 Kentucky. I haven't been pulling those out. If you find one, I'll be surprised. I don't think they exist. I think everybody was fooling me all along. Well, I got a lot of coins to look at for double die, but you said you're pulling the 82s out. I pulled it. I'm mixing my coins up behind me. I pull the 82 small dates out. I yank all of those out, and then I make rolls of them, both the zinc and the copper. 82 Philly and Denver. Or plain. Ken, are you here? Ken, are you still here? Yes, they are on a ground floor surface. Hi, Bob Ross. What, did Ken disappear? Oh my God, I keep putting them in the wrong box. Boy, I'm getting a lot of Bob Ross quarters tonight. Yeah. You know, I never did start that set, Debbie. I've never started the quarter set. Angel's grandmother's got the complete thing. They're all right from the mint. She ordered them from the mint. She won't know what to do with them, but she did order them. Yeah, I never did. I never did start them. Well, I kind of did, but if I'm going to start them, they're going to be in the right book and everything. But I just never got around to it. And I'm not going to find anything in these quarters tonight. I almost stopped looking after about half the boxes. Said I'm just going to take them back. But you never know. It just takes that one quarter to be the one. Wherever that one is, it's not in this box. Quarter rolls with no results. I got a lot of chances at different things, Algia, but for double dies and such, but no silver. I got one. I had one Canadian. I guess I threw it in the bag. I guess I threw it back in the bag. But I've only found one Canadian. Can you believe that? Now, nickels and pennies, I find tons of Canadian. But I only found one Canadian quarter so far. And I've already gone through... I've already gone through 80 rolls. Ken, I don't know what I was going to ask you now. You were gone for so long, my feeble mind forgot. Let me think about it for a second. What was I asking, Ken? Do you remember? Angel?
No.
Did you hear me ask Ken something?
No.
I'll have to go back to the video, Ken, to find out what I was saying.
I have my show going. I don't even listen.
What the heck was I going to ask him? Oh, Ken. Wow, I actually remembered something from just short-term memory. Usually doesn't work. How many... okay, now I started when I was 14, and I'm now 183. And I cannot stand it when somebody says they have a plain mint mark. It drives me nuts. Well, I got a 1942 plain and a 1942 peanut. It's Philadelphia. It's not plain. Another nose to look up. Oh man, Algia, did you ever find out how much it was? Algia, go to the coin group Hang on, let me go look it up real quick. I'm not even sure the exact name. Real good coin group though. Real good. You'll like it. Coin roll hunters something. Let me see. Actually, I'll just send you. How can I send you anything? We're not friends on Facebook. Everybody on here should be my friend on Facebook. Debbie is. Coin roll hunting and coin and currency collecting. Coin roll hunting and can I? Well, you know what? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let me do this. Let me do this. And then I'm going to do this. Copy it. I'm going to put it right down here. And I'm going to show it to you. Browser source. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hang on a second. I kind of figured it was going to do that because Facebook knows I'm doing something from another place. Okay, let's remove that. Anyhow, it's coin roll hunting and whatever I just said. What did I just said? Coin roll hunting and coin and currency collecting. Right now there's 8,990 members. A lot of good members in there. But if you ask a silly question, some of them are real asses about it. They get pretty snotty. I try to keep them in line, but then they get snotty with me too. So there's some old time coin collectors in there. They don't want to have to deal with questions. They'd rather have somebody go and Google it and get their own information. But otherwise, it's really a good group. You didn't see an email from me? For who? For me? I'm lost. I was away from the chat. Let me. Is there a 1970 no S? What? Is this a 1970? Oh, those are nice, Mark. Those are beautiful. That's all right, Ken. I'm distracted all the time. Hell, I distract myself. Oh yeah, I was. I'm sorry, Daryl. I uh 2 rolls of nickels. Find out what the weight on 2 rolls of nickels would be shipping from Canada, and then I can figure out exactly what it'll be for anything above that, because I've got the weight of all Canadian coins. So if you can tell me how much 2 rolls of nickels would be, I can figure out how much it would be if I were to get 5 rolls of quarters or whatever. Unless they have some weird sliding scale. Are you in that group, Ken? I've been in there for, well, not all that long, maybe 6 months or a year, I don't know. Heck, I was starting to give away things in there and you didn't even get a thank you, so I quit. I gotta quit being so nice. Why do these coins sound chinky when they have a chintzy sound to them? Well, this is Dustin's live. I should get off of here. Just a couple rolls of nickels, Daryl. Couple rolls of Canadian nickels. Find out from the post office what they would charge for shipping. I asked the girl here at the post office what it would cost me, and she said, I really don't know shipping from there, which she should have. Know how much it is from here. Wouldn't it be approximately the same? What is this? That's the first Idaho quarter I have found today. That's a 2007. And it really, really looks uncirculated, too. Look at that big bird. Look at that light not shining on my... Where am I? That thing is really, really a nice shape. Oh, Lord. Not one silver quarter. You know, when they switched silver or quarters over, they should have gone with 40% for a few years. Just so it'd be worth your while going through them. No extra cactus on the Arizona. Well, made a mess of that roll. That one's coming out. This one I'm not going to keep that. But this one is not going back in this box. That almost looks like a proof coin. It's so shiny, so nice. I'll look at it under the loop over here and see if it's got any major scratches or anything, but that's a really nice coin. So maybe I will start making this set. Then maybe I'll start the set to start with that one. If you win something, you'll say thank you. Okay, Mark. I have found very few, maybe 4 New York quarters out of $1,000. I'm not finding any. I don't want them anyhow, but I'm not finding any New York State at all. I made a mess here. I don't know what's what. Very few bicentennials too. I don't think I pulled out more than 3 or 4, 3 I think. Just give me one error, just so I can have a really nice, one of the major errors on the quarters, and I'll stop looking at them. You need a Minnesota, Philadelphia? Okay. I'll dig back through these, because I probably will anyhow. Oh, I gotta hang that Kentucky out. I'll find you Minnesota. You know, I've got all these quarters. I've got 4,000 quarters sitting in front of me. I might as well. I'm sure I've got one in here. I honestly don't pay attention because if you were to ask me what was depicted on the back of a Missouri quarter, I'd tell you I don't know. In most cases, I'm not sure of any of them. I know what Idaho is. I know what New York is. I know what Pennsylvania is. I know what Alaska is. Colorado, I think, is I'm not sure. The mountains. Yeah. Maybe it's the Overlook Hotel. Maybe it's a Shining. They put the Overlook on there. But I don't know. I have to actually look to see what's on them. Well, what do you think, guys? Call it a night. Hey, the Lincoln's Life 2009 pennies for anybody. Yes. Weren't they? Ken? Am I mistaken? Now he's in the kitchen getting pretzels. Okay, I'm gonna set this roll down, and there's gonna be silver right here under my hand. Watch. Yep, sure there is. Yep. Not unless it's a proof coin. Wait a minute. Okay. 2009 Philadelphia, Ken. Now watch. I hope. Let me make sure. I hope. I'll probably find a Minnesota right now because I'm looking for it. Boy, a lot of South Dakota. I think it's neat that you're collecting the spitting horse. I haven't seen one yet. I keep finding Bob Ross all over the place, though. The This is another one that has a potential double die. The Wyoming quarter, and I just don't even like the looks of it. Looks like somebody was drawing something and said, I quit. But the Minnesota, now that's all I'm looking for. I'm keying on that, and I'm going to miss everything else. Just kind of neat that you're looking for to build your set in Canada, you know. But then again, what the heck? I've still got two first year 1920 small date Canadian pennies coming to me that I won on eBay 3 weeks ago. But it did say that the owner was on vacation and wouldn't be back until after November 10th. So hopefully those will be coming soon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to up my magnification on these. Yeah, really. That's what they should have put on the. That's what they should have put on the. You got a spinning horse from Victor. That is cool, Peter. That's what they should have put on the Colorado quarter, the Overlook. That would have been kind of neat. You know, I see so many of these errors online, and I don't think I'm ever going to see one on my desk unless I buy it. And I will not buy coins for something like that. Unless it's a 55 double die for 20 bucks or something. Jesus, I don't think this box is ever going to end. This is box number 2. And I don't ever want to see another quarter as long as I live. God forbid the washer and dryer breaks so I'd have to go to a laundromat and use quarters. All right, Ken. Tell Dustin I said hello. What time is it? We've been on, I said an hour tonight, so I suppose I should be heading out too. And I'll get through this line of, come on, give me a Minnesota. Massachusetts, Kentucky, North Dakota, Georgia, Indiana, Massachusetts. Why am I getting so many Massachusetts? No, wait a minute. Daryl, do you find you could actually find the colored quarters in rolls at the bank or something from Canada? They aren't specific. You don't have to specifically order those from the Royal Mint. You can just find them or get them in change. If that's the case, I'm going to come spend a weekend up in Canada and just keep running. Oh my God, I did not know that. I thought those were special ordered. You want to go to Niagara Falls before the snow and they turn into ice cubes? We should go to Niagara Falls and spend a weekend up there. Just run around to the stores and, you know, buy candy bars and tell them and give them a 20 and tell them you need all quarters back. Wow, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I really thought I didn't know they were circulated. I thought you had to buy them specifically from the mint, the Canadian Mint. No kidding. Wow. Yeah, people that you know, I've never. I mean, I've seen them. I've had them. I've had a couple, but they never. And if they did come down here, people would be going, "Oh my God, man, what's that, dude?" Because they'd find it in circulation in New York and think it was some kind of. They would just think it was some kid that painted a quarter. We used to do that, Debbie. We used to we used to go to laundromats and get all the money out trying to find change that way too. Trying to find stuff, but we had it good in the 60s because we got all the parking meter money. And they were in $50 and $100 bags. 50 in pennies and $100 bag of nickels. Loose coin, no rolls. Out of the parking meters into bags, into a counter, back into a bag, and off they went with us. Come on. You're going to tell me I'm not going to find one quarter? There's a New York. Only the fourth one tonight. Looks like everybody's heading over to Dustin. And I am done with this roll. Another New York. How about that? North Dakota. I'll find your quarter, Algia. That California, that Colorado, I'm keeping. That sucker is nice. Looks like it just came out of a roll. Let me ask you this. Do you know if this, I heard this from somewhere, but I'll ask one more question. Is it true that when the banks get in pennies, they're supposed to turn them back into the mint? Are they supposed to send them right directly to the mint? That's cool. I'll find it for you, man. I'll go back through these real quick while I'm listening to something here, and I'll just get it. That's true. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I figured it would make sense, you know, get them out of circulation since they're not making them anymore. I save all my Canadians, all of them. I don't care what year they are now. I pull all the pennies out. I don't even know why they were giving boy, if they gave them the customers, I'd come up and get some. But they aren't going to be any good in my lifetime. They might be for the grandkids, but not for me. Okay, guys, an hour, 7 minutes. I'm going to say goodnight to you all. And I will be out. I'll be out here tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Victor and I are going to be doing a coin battle. I think we're only going to do 10 rolls of pennies. And root for him because he's going to lose. I'm going to beat his pants off. Here, I'll pull this up so you can see me the last minute or so with my goggles on. See, I go, where is it? Oh, that's the wrong one. Where's my little, wait a minute, where is it? Where the hell's my light? There it is. I can go, well, my goodness. What the hell's going on here? Oh, there we go. There. I never use these lights. Look at me. I'm showing him my thing, and up here it's like 3 days later.
Yeah.
I mean, it's way lagging, way far behind. But all right, guys. You got to go to Twitter. I go there occasionally, but not too much like I used to. I'll say goodnight to you, and I'll talk to you later. And there's Angel in the background, and she's waving. And I'm going to say bye-bye. And see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.